The Bears are back, baby. 8-game winning streak at home, 3-0 at home this season, along with Caleb throwing for 300 plus with no turnovers and 420 plus of offense in Week 5's win against the Carolina Panthers. The offensive line did a fantastic job, in my personal opinion. Defense had dominated against Andy Dalton and Bryce Young, and the vibes are high as the Bears are getting ready to head to London to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bears win 36-10 during Week 5 against the Carolina Panthers, and I'm here to break it all down. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Now, before we begin today's show, hit the like button on this video if you're happy about the Bears' Week 5 win and being 3-2 after 5 weeks, along with commenting your A through F grade of Caleb Williams in this past week's matchup, and subscribe to the channel to help us at 19,000 before the beginning of Week 6. Let's just jump into it. Caleb Williams, progression, patience, rookie. This kid is looking better and better every week, and shout out to DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, and Mercedes Lewis talking to Shane Waldron, because this has been a huge change for not only Caleb Williams, but the entire offense. But no denial, Caleb Williams had himself a day against the Carolina Panthers. Look at this stat line: 20 completions on 29 attempts, 304 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, both to DJ Moore, 34 rushing yards, only when he had to, 0 turnovers, and 10.5 yards per attempt. An absolutely fantastic day, career day for Caleb Williams. Let him wear the white glove whenever he wants, because this is absolutely working. I am so proud of Caleb Williams, how he was able to handle adversity and just do a fantastic job at getting this Bears win in Week 5 against Carolina. Just to keep in mind, he is 3-0 now at Soldier Field as a starter. The Bears are on an 8-game winning streak at home. He's undefeated against the NFC, and the vibes are absolutely high. He looks better and better week in and week out, and obviously his stats show for it. A 126.2 QBR after this past game is no joke, and a massive reason why the Bears dominated the entire game. Not only that, those 34 rushing yards for a 6.8 average. He only ran when he absolutely had to. No design plays. Did it when the pocket absolutely was broken down. I mean, not like right away, like we've seen in the past, what he's done in the first couple of weeks. He waited. He was calm, cool, collected. Just overall, fantastic job. And his progression showing with his second 300-yard passing game in the last 2 weeks. And on top of it, too, 5 touchdowns this season, 3 interceptions, 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games with no turnovers as well. So the ratio is only getting better for this kid. And here's what I also love to see, and I want to call out. He has the ability to go through his reads every single play. He is looking around from left to right, left to right. It is like crossing a road like we were taught when we were kids. But he's doing that with all his wide receivers. He's not just looking who it should go to. He's checking everyone out and making the best decision. I've never seen that out of a Bears quarterback in my lifetime. Just putting that out there too. Constantly looking, trusting his guys, and that's why big plays are happening. His pocket is also getting a lot better. The offensive line played great today. Only 5 hurries and 1 sack allowed to Williams. But the reason why, because he was calm, cool, and collected the entire time he was back there. Williams looked like a true pro going through this entire offensive game plan today. And that's just a huge morale boost for this offense and this Bears team, especially also play caller Shane Waldron. Shout out to him too for really, again, changing his game plan the second the players talk to him. So I am excited about it because there's trust now amongst these offensive coaches. There's trust among the veterans on this offense. And that is why Caleb Williams is continuing to progress. Great day out of the rookie. And I was absolutely ecstatic to see what he did. Again, 3-0 at home to start things off. Start building the statue very soon outside of Soldier Field. You never know. Let's go into the offense as a whole, though. Big day for everyone, it felt like. Starting with the rushing, a total of 128 rushing yards, back-to-back 100-plus rushing yard games for the Chicago Bears. DeAndre Swift with 73 yards and a rushing touchdown, averaging 3.6 yards per carry. Roschon Johnson with only 25 yards, but used properly for 2 goal line touchdowns. Absolutely fantastic. And again, Caleb Williams, 34 yards, 6.8 yards per carry. No Khalil Herbert again today. I don't know what's going on there. I can't even I can't even figure out why. But the rushing attack is starting to work, and that's what I have to say. The balance has been great from Shane Waldron. He's using the right guys in the right situations. Like I said, Johnson is a goal line running back. You get 2 touchdowns on the goal line today. That's pretty darn successful to me. Swift is your fast, athletic, sneaky back. He did that, not only rushing, but receiving as well. I'll get to that in a second. But he led rushing and had a rushing touchdown again today, back-to-back weeks for the Chicago Bears, and had a long of 18 yards. The balance is fantastic with the rushing game, and that is what is opening up the receiving game, which the wide receiver room, 304 yards, baby. This group went absolutely insane. DJ Moore with over 100 yards receiving with 2 receiving touchdowns. There's no issues between him and Caleb Williams. Let's just put that to bed. Kmet, 57 receiving yards. DeAndre Swift, 47 yards, so another 100-yard total day for him. Rome Odunze, 40 yards. Keenan Allen finally started getting going, 33 yards receiving. Gerald Everett, 22 yards. But first of all, guys, 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games between DJ Moore and Caleb Williams. It actually came in 3 separate quarters in a row. Fourth quarter last game, first 2 quarters this game. There's no issues at all. Second, again, the balance has been there. You know, I love that Gerald Everett and Keenan Allen were getting involved in the offense today. Both had some major first downs for the Chicago Bears. And Williams, again, is going through all his reads, and that's what's allowing this balance because you're allowing other guys to open up. You haven't seen Tyler Scott, but he's wide receiver 4 at this point, guys. I think we just need to accept who's going to be getting the ball a lot more this season. Rome Odunze, quick on his first downs. He had 3 of them today. DJ Moore on the deep ball. That's why you get 2 touchdowns. And Cole Kmet was just cooking first downs today. I am just ecstatic how this offense played because the balance was there. So shout out to Shane Waldron. Offensive line 2, fantastic day. Only 1 sack allowed. According to PFF out of the gate, all the guys had almost above a 75 grade. The more detailed report is coming out tomorrow, so I'll have that for you guys. But they gave Williams all the time in the world. They did a really good job blocking upfield as well on different screen and run plays. Doug Kramer, shout out to him. Great stuff. Overall, they looked competent. Chris Morgan definitely had a fire under his seat, probably because of all the videos of us, because apparently Ryan Poles does watch this stuff. So hi, Mr. Poles. Nice to see you. But looks like him and Shane Waldron are on the same page. The offensive line was clicking. There was a key injury today. Tevin Jenkins did go out and did not return, so wishing him a speedy recovery. Matt Pryor was also ejected today due to a fight. I respect it, though. But overall, the offensive line looked very good today, and you guys should be ecstatic about it. Now, quickly, before we get more into today, if you're celebrating this Bears win, first, please do it responsibly. Do not drink and drive, and make sure you get an Uber. And today's show is sponsored by Authentico Organic Tequila, a Chicago-based startup, a tequila made in Guadalajara, Mexico, 100% USDA approved and no additives. Comes in 3 separate flavors, great for margaritas, palomas, or hey, ranch water, depending on where you are, or if you just want a little bit of shot of some smooth. I like to call it calm, cool, and collected of tequilas. Very good stuff. Go to the link in the description now to find Authentico near you. Let's not forget about the defense today. The Monsters of the Midway, they're back, guys. 3 takeaways on the day. An interception by Kevin Byard, Javon Dexter Sr. with a fumble recovery, and Kyler Gordon with a fumble recovery. Bears now have 11 takeaways on the season through 5 games and are showing no signs of slowing down. Speaking of someone not slowing down, Javon Dexter Sr. His stat line is nuts. 4 sacks in the first 5 games of this year. Could have had 5 if Anthony Richardson didn't get out of it against the Colts. He had 2 half sacks today against the Carolina Panthers, so he added up to 1. But he is a sack in each of his last 4 regular season games at Soldier Field, so he loves to put on a show for the Chicago Bears fans. And happy birthday to him. Just turned 23 this past weekend. But I'm already locking him in as a Pro Bowler this year. Don't sleep on him. He is absolutely balling right now. Speaking of balling, Kevin Byard was a beast today. Less than a 50 quarterback rating when targeted. 1 interception, 6 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 pass deflection. Can't believe we got him on a 2-year, $15 million deal. Dude was an absolute steal, and I'm loving what I'm seeing out of the veteran safety. That is what we've needed the last couple of years, and he's raising everyone's level. The linebackers also did very well, 17 total tackles between the 3 of them, and then the secondary was a no-fly zone overall. Only 172 total passing yards between Bryce Young and Andy Dalton. 14 first downs, only 6 came in the last 5 minutes of the game in garbage time. They didn't allow anything on third down, 3 for 12 for the Panthers today, and a total of 292 yards. They did a fantastic job, as always. Best defensive secondary in football. I say it every week, and I'll keep saying it till the cows come home. 3 MVPs of the game, though. What a day by Caleb Williams. Number 1, kid deserves the ball. Can't do anything to stop him winning at home and against the NFC. He's 2-0 against them. Then number 2, Kevin Byard. Number 2, huge game against him and looked like a true leader for the Chicago Bears defense. And 3, DJ Moore. 2 touchdowns is no joke. Putting all the rumors aside that he's not happy with the Chicago Bears, this guy loves being a part of Chicago Bears. 6 more years of more, and I can't wait for more. But those are my 3 MVPs of the game, and we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. But as always, everybody, bear down, baby. Bears win 36-10, week 5, Carolina Panthers at home. Bears winning streak at home, 8 now. Bears are hot. Defense looks great. That is 11 games in a row that the defense has allowed less than 21 points in a game, and I cannot pound the table enough why this team is just getting started. We go to London tomorrow for the Bears to start getting used to that time change. I know that all too well with my 9 to 5, but the Bears are back, baby. I want to hear it loud and proud in the group chat. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to our live stream as well. It was a great day, and we are 3-0 for live stream, so we'll be back next Sunday at 8:30 in the morning, so make sure you don't miss that. But with that, thank you, as always, for tuning into this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, bear down, baby.